In this live coding video, I'm going to show you how to program button on-click events. You'll see here down in my HTML in between my body tags, I have a button with an on-click event, and that on-click event is calling a JavaScript function called showMessage1. Up here in my script tags, which is telling the page that this is JavaScript, I have a function showMessage1. And within that function I have a variable, and I name that variable message1, and I set that to, hey look, I am alive. And then on the next line I have document.getElementID message1.innerHTML, and I'm setting that to my message1 variable. I'm setting that to equal to whatever my message1 is, which will be, hey look, I am alive. When you're specifying in JavaScript document.getElementID, you're telling JavaScript to look for message1 ID within your HTML. You'll see here we do have a message1 ID down here in our div. When you're saying .innerHTML, you're telling JavaScript to set the inner area that belongs to that message ID to whatever you're setting that equal to. So here right now between our div you'll see that it's blank, but when this button is clicked, it's going to call this function, it's going to set this variable, and it's going to set the inner HTML, which is this inner area right here, to, hey look, I am alive. Let's test that out to see how it works. Hey look, I am alive. Now if you try to click this button, nothing happens. That's because we haven't programmed anything in that onClick event for that button. So let's do that now. We'll just copy this to save a little time, and let's rename this function to 2. And let's come up here to our JavaScript area. Let's just copy our first function to save a little bit of time. Rename that to 2. Let's set our variable to message2. And now we want to tell it to look for a getElementById. I have another message2 div down here, so let's set that to 2. And we want to set our inner HTML, our inner area of this div, to our message2 variable. Let's save that, test it again, refresh our screen. Hey look, I'm alive. Nice to meet you. So that's an overview of how to leverage your on-click JavaScript events to display content on the page only when your button is clicked.